Well, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe, and back by popular demand. The fans demanded it, and I said, listen.
Stop it.
I'll do whatever you say. This is my guest co-host of the day from Silver Dollar City, Brandy Clifton.
Good morning. Reunited, and it feels so
good.
Good morning.
Seriously, if you could have seen, I should have recorded the way you just entered the building this morning. I opened the door and she was like, oh, good morning.
I've been watching on Netflix the Dallas Cowgirls show.
Oh, yeah, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Yeah,
yes.
so I went in a car by myself or at home alone. I try to do high kicks. It's not my journey. I'm too old, but you know what I mean? So I was doing a little razzle dazzle. You know, and so on my way in here, I had a moment. I was in my car. And I was coming down 65 and the sun was rising. And I don't always get up this early, I'm not lying. And the sun was rising and I was holding my coffee. Well, I had one hand on the wheel. And I was like, how blessed we are to live in the beautiful Ozarks. And then I felt something and it was the coffee was pouring on my pants. So
you were looking at God's beauty and then spilling coffee.
I'm killing it already today.
See, that's
so excited to be here.
I am so glad you're here. Seriously, I know our viewers loved it. We got great comments when you co-hosted last time. And so they love you, and so do we. And coming up in the second hour, we're going to find out everything going on at Silver Dollar City, all the great bargains, all the great deals, all the great festivities happening.
All kinds of festivities.
It's just, I love summertime so much. I know some people, like you weren't excited about the 97 degrees coming up. Oh. I'm loving it. Every bit of it.
It's not my favorite, but Silver Dollar City at summer
it's
just
wonderful.
Like happy families,
yeah,
making memories together. Like even the heat makes me grumpy, but how can you be grumpy when you're there?
No, Silver Dollar City is so happy. It's like just
it
makes me happy going there.
You got your frozen lemonade and you're walking down the hill looking at all the stuff.
Speaking of Miss Brady Clifton, I don't know if you've been, but Friday night I went to Lavender Falls Farm. The reservations open on February 1st. And if you don't book it on February 1st, it's only open 3 months of the year. I believe it's April, May, and June. So I booked on February 1st, and I couldn't get in until the end of June.
I don't know what it is. Tell me what it is.
Oh, my gosh, it's so good. So, and I know Angela commented on my post because it is, it's out in Clever.
Okay.
And it's a lavender farm. Now, here's what I just learned. There is a worldwide fungus that is attacking lavender crops.
Rude.
So when I got there, our waitress was like, if you noticed, unfortunately, anyway, they've had to kind of start over. It's so sad they're doing it. Oh, there's me. I'm sitting at the farm. There's me on the farm.
You're a farmer.
It's just a beautiful setting, and the food is insane. But I just want to point out this. This is a lavender lemon drop martini. I'm not going to lie, I had 3 of them. I did. I just couldn't. Brandy, I couldn't stop myself.
Look at that!
This is the goat cheese and fruit appetizer with lavender honey.
You're classy.
Well, I
pretend.
You, classy. And then for the main entree, I had salmon with a mushroom risotto and what do you call it? Grilled cabbage with bacon. Is that not? I was like,
I could do that. Okay, lavender.
It was.
Did you say Falls or Farm?
Falls Farm. Lavender Falls Farm.
Both.
And so, just so you know, I'll set a reminder for all y'all. Well, actually, I'll get my reservations first. Next year.
Okay.
Usually February 1st.
Okay.
They go online for reservations. And then April, May, and June is all their, like this week is their last week open until next year.
And you got to go.
I got to go. Well, I booked ahead. I'm just saying. And Angela, I know you commented on my post. You're like, where is this?
Oh, good. Here, I'll come join you guys.
Come join us. Come on
over. Sit down.
Yeah.
Next to this pillow that matches my shirt.
Oh, you do. I would say you blend right
You blend.
in. Yeah, I would say if anyone needs restaurant recommendations, just go to Jeremy. Like he seriously helped me out too when I brought my mom down here for a Mother's Day weekend, and we loved it. So I told my mom, I showed her. She was in Atlanta this weekend, but I was sending her photos. Like, Mom, next time you're in Springfield, we're going. But yeah, I didn't realize you have to wait. Yeah.
And there's actual lavender fields, like fields.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks so
on the farm, but of course the fungus unfortunately has gotten.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah.
It's a worldwide thing. I didn't know.
Gotta watch out that. But yeah, it looks like you guys had a great
so fun.
That's
so
good. That food is insane.
Yeah.
It was fancy.
Love that. Love fancy stuff. Well, this is not so fancy. So, you know, there's the world's ugliest dog competition.
Oh.
Yes.
We have this year's winner. Let's bring her up. We have 8-year-old Pekingese.
Oh my gosh.
The name is Wild Thang.
What?
Very appropriate.
What? Is that his tongue?
Yes. Yes, that's sun's out, tongue's out. So this is Wild Thang actually finished second place 3 times in the past. But finally,
I think
this
he's
year-
adorable.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's so ugly. He's cute. You know.
See, that thing's ugly.
Okay,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
a Chinese crested.
I don't.
I like those
That thing is
Okay, okay. Can I just be honest, guys?
Look at him.
Guys, that's
Wild thing.
is that a Pekingese, right?
Yeah, Pekingese.
So,
yeah.
guys, guess what? I have a Pekingese at home that just got groomed yesterday, and I have a Chinese crested powder puff. The Chinese crested usually always wins the ugly dog, but mine has hair.
Oh yeah. So
It's a
your guys are
wild thing.
cute.
Oh, he's dancing.
It's so cute.
What's really cool about this competition that they do, they actually helps promote people to adopt at shelters instead of breeders, and especially senior dogs. Because senior dogs, unfortunately, sometimes get kind of left longer. And I just think that's such a cool awareness way. Makes it kind of sad because
I would snug on Wild Thing and just mess with his hair.
so cute.
No, he's cute.
I have one dog that always has her tongue hanging out, and I think it's the cutest thing in the world. I'm just like,
What's funny is my husky Rosie. She likes to have her tongue out to the side too, like that, and it's so funny. Like, she's just a goober.
Yeah.
She's too pretty to enter.
And guys, by the way, public service announcement: adopt, don't shop.
Yeah.
Plenty of dogs out there in the shelters that need homes.
especially here in
And
Southwest
I
Missouri.
typically do adopt adult dogs for two reasons. Number one, they need homes quicker.
They do.
Yes.
They need home. And second of all, I can't handle puppies anymore. They're too hyper.
Oh, I'm not a big puppy
I
fan.
know.
They
Like, I
bite and
love
chew
puppies.
everything.
Yeah, like at your ankles, and then you gotta put everything up.
And by the time they're an old man dog or an old lady dog, they're kind of like got their ways figured out. They just want some pets and stuff.
That's so
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to find
No
a senior
training.
husky eventually. The one comes
I'll
around
be on the
here, so
lookout
keep on
for
the
you.
lookout for a
Okay.
husky. I'm ready.
I'll do
A
it.
little husky puppy. Well, our next story: runners here in high heels took part in a 200-meter race as part of Mexico City.
Oh, you could do
Pride.
that. Look at your shoes
I was saying,
today.
I would be.
Oh, girl, you
You.
got
Easily
this.
could do this. So participants paid an $11 entry fee and were required to wear heels at least 4 inches high for
Wow.
the race.
Holy cow.
So the money raised from the event goes to a nonprofit that supports HIV and AIDS services in Mexico. So the winner was a 30-year-old architect who claims he had never walked in heels before, but I don't know.
His were kind of
a little
boots,
too good.
though.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that
These were
heel.
really
Boots.
because I'll run a little when
Yeah.
I'm doing football, like I'm covering football.
There
I
you go.
literally
That's
will
heels.
always run.
That's
Yeah,
heels.
see, those are high heels, 100%. And speaking of high heels, so you guys, I'm a big fan of Paula Abdul. She's been like my
Oh,
dance
yes, I
idol.
saw your post.
Yo.
Okay, what
Straight
happened? What
up
happened?
now, tell me.
My
Straight
gosh.
up
Okay,
now,
so
tell
she
me.
came out doing straight up, and she's literally in these stilettos, doing like flips and turns
Sure
and
she
heels
is.
at 62 years old.
She looks amazing.
She looks
So
like
wait,
she looks
what
so
concert
good.
did you go to?
So it was New Kids on the Block. It was the Magic Summer Tour.
Okay.
And so it was New Kids on the Block. Paula
She
Abdul.
is-
Literally like
Oh my gosh, like 8-year-old Brandy is
So
like
good. I
flipping
like
out
literally
right now.
teared up at the end because it was just it was.
Does she
so
still
good.
dance and all the
yes,
things?
It was, and that's like her story. It talks about her love for dance and how it turned into her singing career and how she ended it when she did the finale. She was like, "After all, I'm forever your girl."
Oh, I just got
I literally like teared up. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it was
And then
so
she,
good.
wait, she liked and commented on one of your Instagram posts?
Yes, so
Paula
I tagged
Abdul.
her, and I was like, "No way!" We follow each other on Twitter too, by the way. So it's been.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh
go find
my
her now
gosh,
because of
I
you and be like, I'm
do.
friends with Angela.
Maybe she's watching.
So,
Paula!
okay, so it's actually they're going to be in Rogers, Arkansas this week. I
Okay.
believe. It's
Okay.
either that or the 28th. I can't.
Hey, Paula Abdul, straight up follow our social
Straight up
medias.
now,
Yes.
come on, Ozarks Fox in the morning.
Oh.
And I got in.
That's gonna get her. That's what's gonna get her.
That's what's
So
gonna get her.
good,
We're gonna,
absolutely.
Paula, we're posting that for you. We love you.
good,
I
but
have a
yes,
question
10
though
out of 10
for
recommend.
Tom Schmidt. Tom Schmidt, if we put your feet to the fire, could you name one Paula Abdul song?
No.
We just gave you one.
Tom
We just said it. We
Tom
just said
doesn't
straight up, Tom Schmidt.
Straight up. Oh, yeah,
Dance Forever
it just
Your
came to
Girl.
me. It just came to me.
There you go. There you go.
Straight up. I think that's one of our songs. Can't pinpoint it.
There you go.
There you go.